Okay, so here we start off with a little pickup, and we land right on the 6th of C for the downbeat of the tune. And what's cool about this is, we have this real standard sort of blues boogie-woogie thing. And we're playing with some jazzier notes that kind of really grab the ear, particularly when we're landing on them, in very, on the downbeat of the of the chord. So we start off with, right, so it's just sort of a C major arpeggio, but we're landing on that 6, which is the A, and then we slide in here, and we have this series of 3 bends on the flat 3, and we're kind of bending it only a quarter tone. I'm not bending it all the way up to the major third. I want the minor third somewhere in between because it's kind of dirty sounding. And then we have this hammer-on pull-off that outlines picks up some cool jazzy chord tones, the 9, 6 to the 5. And then this line that takes us through the dominant 7 to the major third, which is A of the 4 chord. So it's a bit of a long line. Let me play it through for you slowly, and we'll look at it one last time. Okay, so that takes us all the way from the 1 to the 4 chord, landing on the major third of the 4 chord, which is A, major third of F. So it's all about targeting chord tones here. It's all about landing on the 6 when we begin and weaving in and out. We're weaving in, we got minor here, minor third. We got some jazzy licks, got 9, 6, and then dominant 7, and then this hammer on from the major third, from the minor third to the major third, and this walk down into the major third of the F. I just wanted to point something out. I think this is a key kind of, this hammer on pull off from major third to minor third is a key kind of sound in this style. So you may just want to play with that a minute. Okay. And then for the 4 chord, we have this little double stop. And the tune is moving so quick, we're back on the 7 of the 1 by the time that lick is over. So all that is this, which is outlining the strong tones of F7, which is A and E flat, which is the major third and the dominant 7. Little bend. You don't want to bend too much. Sound weird, just a little. And landing again on that dominant 7 of C. And then we bring it home with so what we have there is we're playing through the 5-4-1 changes. And that first lick is a kind of a quarter step bend on the E flat to E, which is, if we're thinking of the G chord, it's kind of an altered sound. It's a sharp 5 of G, right? Because in a G9, the high E string is the 5, and we're adding the sharp 5, which again is a kind of an outside tone. but it's also right within the blues box of C, so that's where we're getting it from. And then for the 4, we're just walking down. At this point, I'm kind of thinking of, you know, the blues box. I'm not really thinking too much of an F7 chord, although it really does outline an F7 chord well. You know, because here's our F7 arpeggio here. And we're just walking down from the 5 to the 4 to the 3 to the 2. And then there's the root of F. And then we're bringing it back home, just minor third of C to major third, root. And tag it again with that. So let me play through the whole thing slowly so you can follow along. Here we go. In chorus 2, we're going to look at some T-bone style chromatic licks, and we're also going to move up to a higher position on the neck for C major.